Hey everyone, Beth with Crafty Corner here, and I am super excited to unbox the Cricut Autopress with you today. We do realize that this machine might not be in everyone's budget, but let's check out what's in the box and some of the features so that you know if it's worth the investment for you. First of all, it is heavy. It is 58 pounds and they recommend 2 people lift the Autopress. Let's take the top off. Inside is a beautifully packaged Autopress, completely wrapped in plastic. It is a blue mist color, similar to the Maker 3. There are 2 boxes in the big box as well, labeled 1 and 2. Let's take those out. We'll open those up in a minute. First, I'm going to take the Autopress out of the box. In box number 1 is the control pod, the USB cord, and a manual. In box number 2 is the power cord, warranty information, which is a 1-year manufacturer warranty, and safety information. Now we need to get it activated. In Design Space, click on the menu button and then select New Product Setup. I am going to click on Heat Press and then Autopress. Step 1 is to prepare your workspace. Be sure to have a sturdy surface. You do not need to screw down your Autopress like you do with some other big heat presses. Step 2 is to plug into a wall outlet. The Autopress needs 1300 watts of power, which is about the same as a 12x10 easy press, so it's not a crazy amount. But be sure that if you're using an extension cord that you do have one that is rated high enough. Step 3 is to connect the control pod to your computer. Agree to the terms of use and hit activate. You will see on the control pod if it needs any updates. Then you take the USB from your computer and plug it into the Autopress. Let's talk about this control pod for a minute. There are 2 easy control dials. One on the left is for the temp, and the one on the right is for time. There are also 4 preset buttons on the top. They do come pre-programmed for some common temps and times. Number 1 is Sports Flex on polyester. 2, Everyday Iron-On on cotton. 3, Glitter Iron-On on cotton. And 4 is Infusible ink on polyester. These can be changed easily, but by setting the temp and the time and then holding down the button to save it as that preset. Let's do our first project. We're going to press the power button as well as the unlock button. It will not begin to start warming up until it is unlocked. I am going to select number 2 since I will be using Everyday Iron-On on cotton. It does take about 8 minutes to fully heat up. I have my iron-on cut, weeded, and placed on my shirt here. I very easily lower the Autopress with 2 fingers and kind of give it a little click. This tells the motor to engage and add the pressure. It will then begin to count down on the control pod. When it gets to 0, it will automatically open the Autopress. Next up, let's try some Infusible ink. This is a Cricut brand shirt. On my control pod, I will select the preset button number 4 and allow it to heat up. When we are ready, we're going to give it a 5-second preheat. To stop it from going the full 45 seconds, you can just slightly lift up on the handle and it will open up and release. I have my Infusible ink here cut and weeded and I place it on my shirt. And I, again, will lower the Autopress with just 2 fingers. So easy. After the 45 seconds, it will open automatically. After giving it some time to cool, I can peel back the Infusible ink sheet. And that is a pretty perfect transfer. Finally, let's see if it will work with a thicker material like wood. I used the Cricut heat guide and found iron-on wood, and it told me that we need 300 degrees for 45 seconds. So let's get it to the correct temp. This is my piece of wood. I wiped it off so that it's nice and clean. It is about a 1/2 inch thick. The Autopress can work up to 2-inch thick material. One day I'll try that for you all to see if it works. This is just the one I had on hand. I am going to give it a 5-second preheat. I have my iron-on vinyl design cut and weeded here, and I'll place it on the wood. And will then lower the top of the Autopress. And peel. And again, a perfect transfer. Thank you for watching us unbox and make a few projects with the Autopress. If you have any questions, you can give us a comment below or click the link in the description to shop our Autopress bundles at Craft-e-Corner.com. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to see all of our awesome videos.